Mm. Hello, my wonderful, magical people. I have not felt good for the last 2 days. I had something going on with my stomach. But anyway, thought I'd get on here and answer an email. As y'all can tell by my title, how do I go into this? Okay, I'm sure that most of the more experienced witches know this. Witchcraft can be extremely exhausting, tiresome. It can make you sick, but not for the reasons that you may think. Okay. Um, First of all, I'm going to try to explain this the best way I know how. First of all, our bodies as human beings they are not designed to experience um, this sort of energy. Uh, it's kind of like if you want to be a weightlifter, you want to get these big old muscles on you, and you start out and you're like 105 pounds and you have no muscle tone at all. Well, when you start working out, you're going to get sore, right? Because your body's not used to that sort of exertion. Eventually, you'll get to a plane where you're a little bit bigger, your stamina builds up, and you can bench press more weight for longer periods of time. And then you get bigger. Do you see where I'm coming from? um, Witchcraft is the same way. Y'all know how I am about metaphors. It's the best way I know how to explain things. When you start out as a new witch, and you start uh, letting your body experience these energies and things that the ethers are throwing at you, and just the energy alone when a goddess or a god appears in any close proximity to you, you're going to feel some hellacious energy. Um, my my recommendation would be start out small. Okay, start out small. Um, don't don't do too much at first. In other words, you can start by doing small things and then work your way up. Even the most experienced witches, and you never stop growing on the path. Okay, I've been a witch for, I don't know, somewhere around 46 years, and I still do things that make me sick, tire me out, wear my body down. It's a workout in and of itself. It might just be mental, but mental is everything, isn't it? I mean, we're always taught, if you're thinking well good thoughts, then you're probably going to have a good day, blah blah blah. Your brain's a very powerful thing. And if your body feels like crap, then you're mentally probably going to feel like crap, right? So, um, yes, you are going to feel sick, to answer the question, because she asked me specifically. I've been a witch for about a year now. She's been studying, and she says I've never been sick this much in my life. And I said, I understand that, but that means that it's working. You're doing something right. Now, I'm not saying that you have to go up there and be on your deathbed to learn witchcraft. That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying you're going to feel extremely exhausted at times, sick to your stomach. You may get a headache. Um, you know, because of you're dealing with energies that, as I said, as human beings, we're really, not built for that in this existence we're in right now in this body. So that's why witches need to take extreme good care of their bodies themselves so they can handle and deal with all this stuff, because I'm telling you, you never stop. There's always a different plane to reach until we die. And then we meet the ultimate plane. But exercise, keep your body in shape. I mean, I know me, I smoke and I drink a lot of Dr. Pepper, but that's me and my body's used to it and I'm okay with that. I'm not saying everybody else should do it, but yes, I smoke. But when you're young and you're just starting on the path, yeah, you need to keep your body in shape just like you would for anything else, because it can be extremely hard on you. And no, it doesn't mean that a bad spirit's gotten a hold of you and making you sick. No. It's just the energies that are floating around you and going in and out of you that your body's not used to. So, I mean, it's okay. You're going to be okay. And when you first start out on the path, there's going to be a lot of things that go on. Your world may be turned upside down, okay? Because, and especially if you're dealing with a goddess, she's watching you, and she's, or he, a god or a goddess, they watch you, and their main goal is to get you where they want you to be and where you need to be. So, once you give them permission to come into your life and you're going to work with them, there's no telling what might happen. And you may think that it is an absolute horrible thing to begin with. You may lose your boyfriend. Seriously. You may lose your house. And I'm talking about worst case scenarios. You lose your boyfriend, a year or so down the line, you meet this absolutely wonderful man that you can't imagine not ever having in your life before. And you find out all kinds of crappy shit, about your ex. He was doing this, he was doing that, things you didn't even know he was doing, but the goddess did. The house that you lost, a year later, you find out that there's electrical issues going on in there, and poof, the house goes up in flames one night. You could have been in that house. Your family could have been in that house. These are just a few examples of why things may get upheaved, and they will. I'm not going to say may. I assure you, I'm 99.9% sure that once you get on this path, your whole world is going to change. It's expected to. That's what it's for, to make you the best version of yourself that you can be, and to reach that higher plane of existence. And I think in experiencing these, you honestly understand what it's really all about. As I said, I think a lot of young people get on this path for the wrong reasons. I know they do. But they find out really quick that they're probably not supposed to be on it, because first of all, they didn't enter into it with the right intention. Um, it was more for selfish reasons or glamour or notoriety, whatever, everything but the right reason. So they usually they either don't stay on it very long, or they're thrown off of it by the gods or goddesses, or um, stuff like that. So, as I have said many, many, many times, if you're interested in the craft, so be it. Go for it. But know that it's not all fun and games. This isn't Hollywood. This is the real deal. And I don't care who believes in witches and who don't. Okay, the Hollywood version of a witch is not real, people. You know, I love the shows too. Um, there's several that I have in there on video, and I watch them all the time. I love them. They're cute. They're funny. Um, a lot of this stuff. There's a lot of good. How would I put it? A lot of good. Some of the things in that Hollywood is putting in there now. Yes, we actually really do. Um, but anyway, I like watching them. They're fun, and it's cute to watch. But it's not. It's not how we live. It's not what we do, and it's extremely hard work. It really is. And as I've said a million zillion times, and we'll probably say it a million zillion more, it's not just about casting spells. Okay, it's an everyday living path that you walk, and you stay on that path. Um, not saying that if sometimes a few of us may not wander, and I'm not talking about pantheon paths or the way you do your craft. I'm talking about witchcraft in itself, that path. You can't flip flop back and forth. You have to have it in your mind that that is who and what you want to be. Um, you have to be willing to experience what you're going to experience. Some people it's too hard on. I understand that, because, like I said, at 46, I did some work the other night, pretty rough work, and that may be why I don't feel good right now. I don't know, but either way, I can handle it. You know, um, when you first start out on the path, you may be sick a lot. You may be tired a lot. You know, drained. You don't feel like you have any energy left. Um, but that's why we also teach you your protections, how to regenerate yourself, um, all the clearings you need to know. There's so many videos with so many different witches on here about all that. Um, you have to take care of yourself physically, spiritually, and mentally to do this, and to be an efficient witch. Um, like I said, it's not all about casting spells. It shows that you're a witch in everyday life, how you take care of things, how you um, take care of the earth, the animals. Um, just somebody can look at you and know that you're one with nature. That they can just see a different aura, a different color of aura around you. Um, and it is hard work. It's exhausting, but it's well worth it. Um, I hope this video is going out there good because it is windy as hell here today. I mean, we're having 45 to 55-mile-an-hour wind gusts, which really for around here, that ain't all that rare. The wind's always blowing like crazy around here. Just some days it gets up a little higher and throws people's patio furniture around and stuff like that. But the winds of change, you know, we're coming from winter to spring, and just the way it takes place. But I hope that answered your question. And as I said, this will happen periodically throughout your path, throughout your life as a witch. Um, you're just going to have to learn how to deal with it. Drink hot teas. I like my hot tea. I'm not much of a sleeper. I never have been. I don't, on a normal night or sleep time, I might sleep 6 hours. Um, maybe. But now when I get drained or not feeling good like I have lately, because I've been doing a lot of work, um, shadow work on others around me, and it can get very exhausting and drain you. Um, and when you start feeling like that, you need to just stop, because once your energy is spent, then you're not going to be efficient as a witch. You need to regain your energy, rebuild it, before you continue with whatever it is you're doing. Um, this is when your crystals help. If you have rose quartz, or just if you only have a clear quartz crystal, put the intent in that crystal to give you some more energy, and um, whatever you want to put in it, and sleep with it by your bed at night. Um, they've got the onyx bracelets that you can wear. But every once in a while, no matter what defenses you use, you're going to have to charge yourself. Because, as I said, this is a lot of hard work, um, a lot of mental work. I mean, where do you think that intention's coming from? It's very exhausting putting that kind of intention into something. When they say you put your all into it, that's the truth. Because, like I said, even me as an older witch, I still get tired. I still don't feel good. It takes a lot out of me. And I think too, as we get older, we just don't have the strength and energy that we used to. But as far as witches go, um, our bodies are so used to that vibration that after a while, it's really nothing. Once you've done it for so many years, I mean, you're just used to the feeling that you feel afterwards. I have, I sat and done a ritual one night. And that ritual took me about 4 hours. I'm not kidding, about 4 hours at my altar. And my body buzzed and tingled for the next week. I mean, my fingertips would tingle, my toes would tingle. I'd feel little tingles, around in my face and on my skin, just everywhere, all over my body. Um, it was pretty exhausting. And I bet I slept for, 2 days after that. Um, but eventually my energy got back up and recharged. So, yeah, you're experiencing exactly what you need to be. Um, it's not going to kill you, unless, of course, you just stop eating, stop sleeping, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But as a given, it's not going to kill you. You're just going to feel really tired. You're just going to feel exhausted, at times. And that's okay. That's how you're supposed to feel. You just take care of your body, get you some rest, and begin again the next day. You'll be okay. You'll be just fine. And me, and there's a lot of other witches on here that would not mind at all helping you or answering any questions that you may have. Or if you get, and don't be ashamed about being afraid. um, this is new territory for you. You know, things your body's gonna feel things that it's never felt before. You may start to have visions. You may start to experience a lot of things that you're not used to seeing or hearing or dealing with. And it's going to scare you a little bit or intimidate you. Um, but it's okay. It's part of the natural process, and you're going to be fine. I promise you. You know, unless you just flip the hell out and go put a bullet in your head, you know, which would be absolutely ridiculous because you're about to embark on the best journey of your lifetime. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. Exhausting and aggravating, and as it can be at times. So you'll be just fine. But I'll be here. All you have to do is email me or, um, get a hold of me, and I don't mind at all answering your questions. And speaking of tired, I'm tired, and I still got things to do before I'm going to take a nap. So, blessed be, love you guys, and take care. I will see you all later on. Bye bye.